name is Mystic. Thank you for watching. I want you to know you are exactly where you're supposed to be. I trust the universe will send this message out to those who need to hear it. And I'm very grateful you found your way here today. Because I felt called to talk about something particularly heavy on my soul and something that I've myself have been struggled with over the past few months, and a big topic that I know a lot of you would also relate to, and that is why I can't find my life's purpose. And what is my life's purpose? So I'm going to be playing some music, doing some talking. I might be taking a moment every now and then to take a breath, but I just want this to be a relaxing time, a time of peace, a time of love, and overall, let's just be here now and relax. For so long, I was trying to find one or two things, jobs that was spiritually based or not. I was looking for something tangible that I can definitively say, that is my life's purpose. I was wanted to look at someone, look at something, and just jump right in and be like, okay, this is why I'm here. I don't have to look for it anymore. I'm comfortable. I found my life's purpose. I'm going to repeat that. I said I was looking for something that was comfortable and was my life's purpose. Two problems with that. We'll get into that. I bounced from job to job. I talked to spiritual mentors, friends, meditated, I reflected, journaled, worked out, stretched, yoga, psychedelics, shrooms, whatever you could think of. I was trying it, and I was doing it, and I was all the time, and I was doing the hard work, and I was journaling, I was doing shadow work, I was doing everything I had theory that I thought I was supposed to do to find my purpose, but I couldn't find it. And nothing made it clear as to what was my purpose. And I spent several months of my life down this path of healing, down this path of self-discovery. Obviously, I'm still on it, and this video right now is a prime example of one of the ways that I stay true to myself on this path while still being fulfilled. But I was becoming frustrated with myself, much like this music. Things were becoming a little dissonant. Things were changing. Things were shifting. And the process of these unfulfilling feelings unfolding in my life, I was repressing them and going back subconsciously to old patterns to kind of avoid facing these feelings I had towards myself, I was spiritually disconnected. I struggled to feel at peace with myself. Now I'm a musician, music producer. I have various mediums where I like to express myself, express my art. Music is the reason I'm on this planet, which is, I guess, why I struggled for so long to try to find out what is my life's purpose. If I knew I was supposed to do something like this, then what would my purpose be? One day, I wrote a song called Inertia. Now, this was a topic that for some reason Spirit had sent to me to think about, and the word inertia kept coming in and out of my head, and I just couldn't quite figure out why. So I just sat with the idea, you know, an object at rest stays at rest, object in motion stays in motion. You need a force equal or opposite to stop. You need momentum. And in the process of writing the song, I had just finished it, which it is out now on SoundCloud, maybe in a week from now. And I was listening on some motivational talk, if you will, and I was listening, and this dude, he told me in the reel, I was on Instagram, you know, just scrolling. He said, if you're always complaining, then you're stuck in inertia. You're letting that negativity flow out of your mouth and take way and take over you and just constantly bring you down. And then you're stuck in a cycle of endless negativity, essentially, until you become aware of it. And I did some reflecting after that over my struggles this past few months. And I realized when I was most connected with myself, when I was closest, you would say, to finding out my life's purpose, I was speaking positively towards myself. I was choosing the light, I was avoiding gossip, I was making sure to show compassion to myself, especially when I made mistakes. Especially, it's really, really important to do that for yourself. Side note, this is all my original music, just some stuff I made on the low just for this. Some random stuff. Frequency house. I don't know. I wrote all this down. I couldn't remember all this. But next thing you know, at my job, which I was bartending, I found myself in the center of gossip. And next thing you know, it took over. That negativity was all I felt there. But it wasn't the job's fault. It wasn't these people's fault. It was my fault. Because I had gave in. It had already started. And now if I was going to get out, I was going to need some momentum. I was going to need some positive momentum. I'm going to read this off carefully just because I wrote this really well. I started increasing my awareness of my automated, daily routines and responses to life. Example, I would wake up, hit my weed pen, and make breakfast. I'd get ready for work, have like 20 minutes to iron my shirt, and then I leave for work, rushing, almost late, speeding down the highway. Meanwhile, I've barely been present for any of this. So one day, even when I really, really, really didn't want to, when I first woke up in the morning, I ironed my shirt. Mind you, I still hit my weed pen. But that was the beginning. That was the first step I needed to get some momentum on my side. The next day, I didn't hit my weed pen for like 2 hours. Till eventually, I kind of waned off of everything. I started focusing, ironing my shirt the night before, but it was these little changes each day. Each day was a beautiful opportunity to change the very patterns that led me down the exact cycle to cause them. Does that make sense? Feeling lost without a purpose sent me down the spiral of negativity because I was more comfortable with that because that's what I'd done in the past than to just be upfront with myself in the fact that I felt lost. I felt lost. Now, I bet some of you are probably wondering, we're talking about your life's purpose. Why are we over here discussing automated responses? Well, that's because step one for me to getting closer to the spot where I can find my purpose was becoming aware of these patterns and then reaffirming them with more positive patterns. Over time, my life started manifesting in many beautiful ways that I couldn't even tell you. I could never have thought of, I could never dreamt of, I couldn't explain. My head was clear enough to realize why I couldn't find my purpose. I couldn't find my purpose because I was looking externally. I was looking externally. The reason we are here on this planet is to have emotions and experiences. We are here to experience, and when we deprive ourselves of the ability to experience by focusing on distractions instead of being here, then we become disconnected with our spiritual selves. As human beings, we need emotion to comprehend the non-physical. That's why emotions have been so controlled on this planet. Emotion generates feeling. And we can't feel until we're aware of our emotions. And what you resist will persist. My purpose is to be present. My purpose is to trust in this universe that I'm born in. My purpose is to grow where I'm planted. I trust my higher self has a plan. Don't you? Do you not trust? Do you not trust that our higher selves has a plan greater than all of us could even understand? And that we are exactly where we're supposed to be? I trust that my higher self has a plan for my highest good. I trust that all of our higher selves has a plan for our highest good. And when I put it like that, obviously it makes it really, really fucking easy to be like, okay, yeah, I trust, you know. Obviously, our higher selves have it. Because there's a plan involved for everyone's highest good. But it has taken me so much growth to get to this point where I can sit here and tell that to you. I'm living my purpose every day by being here for every moment and learning from them. Excuse me, I'm going to read it because I wrote this better than I can say it on the fly. Breathing is an example of how we can stay present. Our breath is our spiritual heartbeat. I am living my purpose every day by being here for every moment and learning from them. I'm going to say that again. I am living my purpose by being here for every moment and learning from them. This is how I'm fulfilled while actively growing. This is how I'm fulfilled while chasing my dreams. I was never going to find my purpose looking for a job. I was never going to find my purpose looking for a job. Looking outside, looking for people away from me, looking for anything but talking to my inner self and just trusting that what I think is, and what I think is that I trust. You can't find your purpose because you're repressing your ability to stay present in this moment. When we have the ability to love ourselves and show ourselves compassion, that's when we can really have a breakthrough. When we can make a mistake and tell ourselves, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. That's the power of love. Thank you for joining me on this Mystic Monday. First of many to come. This was sort of a experimental, if you will, video. You know, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to build more of my set. But I just wanted to say, if you're watching this far, if you're listening this far, momentum is on your side. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are on the way to becoming your highest self. Show love today. Put love out, you get love back. It is simple as that.